the only people who don't love it is the Olympics. But like the feedback we're getting from my 14-year-old godson to a head of state is like, that's fucking awesome. Like,
well, it's also there's knows that athletes are taking things. They've been doing it forever. You know, before USADA came into the UFC, there's actual a lot of people studied the difference between certain fighters that were competing at an incredibly high level before USADA came, and then their physiques melted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could see the difference. It's a giant difference. But they were all passing drug tests before. But they were passing drug tests by the athletic commissions on the day of the fight, which by all accounts is an intelligence test. It's just whether or not you're taking the proper steps to cover your tracks.
Yeah, you just got to know the half-lives of the products that you're taking. And
everybody knew that was the case.
Yeah.
And so instead of going your way, they went the way of just crawling up everybody's ass with a microscope. And they do it. USADA was doing it in a very intrusive way where they were waking up fighters on the day of a weigh-in early in the morning because they'll show up at 6 o'clock in the morning. But
and it's because USADA is not accountable to anyone. The International Olympic Committee is not accountable to anyone. You know, it's a really important question about how the structure of sports internationally works. Do you know who appoints the members of the International Olympic Committee?
No.
Right. So logically, it should be like member countries, like the UN, or maybe the athletes should elect the members of the IOC. No, the IOC is a club of European aristocrats that was formed in 1896 that just elects itself. And so it has no external accountability. It's not regulated by anyone. It's not accountable to any governments. And so that means that they can just set the rules however they want. And this is how they've gotten away with not paying athletes for over 100 years.
Yeah, that makes sense.